If you want a template for faithful love, a somewhat obscure verse in the book of Esther gives it to us. Look at Esther 2:11 and notice four lessons of love we can glean from Mordecai. It says, "And every day Mordecai walked in front of the court of the harem to learn how Esther was and what was happening to her." Now you could skim right over this verse. No decree is being overturned, no villain is being exposed, just Mordecai walking outside the harem gates. But that's exactly what makes it powerful. Sometimes the most profound love is shown in the quiet details. So quickly, what are these four lessons we can get from Mordecai's example? First, love shows up daily. The Hebrew literally says, and in every day and day. In other words, Mordecai showed up day by day, not once in a while, but every single day. Faithful love isn't measured in occasional fireworks, but in the steady footsteps of the non-dramatic. Secondly, love stays near. Mordecai couldn't just barge into the palace, but he did what he could. He walked in front of the court. He stayed close. That's what love does. It doesn't always have control, but it refuses to abandon. You might be in a situation where you can't fix everything, but be encouraged. You can stay present. Third, love seeks to know. He wanted to know the welfare of Esther, literally her shalom, her wholeness. Mordecai wasn't just curious if she was alive, he longed for her flourishing. Real love pursues the answer to, are you really okay, physically, emotionally, spiritually? And finally, love is in the details. Mordecai's quiet persistence reminds us it's not the grand gestures, but the specific care that makes people feel seen. Do we know how our spouse takes their coffee? Do we notice our child's silence? Do we remember a friend's hard anniversary? Love listens for details. Esther's story has plenty of dramatic moments, but here's the truth. Sometimes the most supernatural thing you can do is simply show up in love, consistently, closely, curiously, and in the details.